Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Weekends, they always carry a different kind of calm, almost like time is gently pausing for you. Now, this vlog is just that, a few little glimpses from our Thursday and Friday. Usually, Thursday nights mean stepping out, like a quick drive, some good food, a little break from routine. But this time, I was in the mood to stay in. Not just staying, but cook. I opened the fridge and saw a few vegetables sitting quietly, and suddenly I had this craving to noodles. Something I haven't made in quite a long time. I don't know why, but yeah. But somehow it felt perfect for that night. I kept it simple, but with a little twist. For the side, I went with roasted veggies and chicken. For the seasoning, just za'atar, chili flakes, and a bit of salt. Then a drizzle of olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. Mix everything. Some potatoes, capsicum, carrots, onions, and boneless chicken pieces. I usually love mixing everything with my hands, but these days, even a little contact with raw chicken or raw meat leaves my skin irritated. So I don't use my hands for mixing, I use a spoon or a spatula. So slowly, gently, just mixing it all together. Into the air fryer it goes, 190 degrees for around 20 minutes. Every air fryer is a little different, so just adjust it your way. And while that cooks, I move on to the noodles. Nothing complicated, just cooking it as per the pack. I like doing one thing differently. I take out the masala mix, and instead of using the oil that comes with it, I use my homemade chili oil. I poured a little hot oil over the masala and mixed with the chili oil. The noodles go straight in, tossed it well. Finished with some fresh coriander leaves. This is simple but full of flavor. By now the chicken and veggies are perfectly roasted. I added a small slice of butter while it's still hot, just letting it melt into everything. And finish again with a little coriander. Mango. The next morning felt completely different. I woke up earlier than usual, not to an alarm, but the sound of rain, heavy rain. My husband gently woke me up and telling the clothes we had left out to dry were all soaked again. One of those small but tiring tasks. rinsing everything and putting it back to dry all over again. And this is something he always takes care of. So he was already up, making sure everything was taken in. Outside, it was one of those beautiful, cozy mornings, the kind you just want to sit with and do nothing. I usually don't start my day with tea or coffee, not even as a second thing. For me, it always begins with something light, a fruit, then the breakfast, and only after that I have a cup of tea or coffee. But today felt different. I had already had some papaya, and in this weather, my husband really wanted a hot cup of tea. So I joined him. And slowly the morning moved into breakfast. I had a few things stored in the freezer, something I had already planned for this Friday. Some idiyappam, a little Kerala puttu. Everything went straight into the steamer, and I reheated the curries alongside. And of course, scrambled eggs are a must for me in the mornings. I usually switch between boiled eggs and scrambled. These days, scrambled eggs just don't feel complete without a little chili oil. No matter what you add, just try it once with chili oil and let me know if you like it. I shall brief out the ingredients and the method to prepare the chili oil in the description box, so do check it out and do try it for sure. And just like that, our breakfast was ready. Warm, simple, and filled with that quiet weekend feeling. And now, the most favorite part of my day. I had been looking forward to this moment because I was preparing something very special. Our favorite prawn rice packed in banana leaf. And it comes along with a coconut condiment and a simple side dish. There's something about weekend cooking. It's just something different for me. I slow down, I take my time, and most importantly, we all sit together and I get to watch those little expressions on their faces when they take that first bite. I started by marinating the prawns. Kashmiri red chili powder, a little regular chili powder, turmeric, coriander, pepper and salt. To this I added a bit of coconut oil and just a drizzle of warm water to bring everything together into a smooth paste. Now the prawns go in, coated well and left to rest. Even for 15 minutes you rest it, it makes a difference. Meanwhile, I moved on to the beans, long string beans, just breaking them gently with my hands. I don't know if you feel the same, but somehow when I break them with my hand, they taste different. Maybe it's just a feeling. Then add a little salt, some slit green chillies, just a splash of water and let it cook softly. To finish the beans, a simple tempering in coconut oil, shallots, curry leaves and just before switching off, a little chili flakes. Mix in and this dish is ready. Now on to the prawns. I'm using the same pot for mixing the rice as well because I want all those flavors to stay right there. The prawns go in, fried in batches, never overcrowding the pan. Just a few minutes on each side and they're perfectly done. And now, a very special part of this meal, a coconut condiment, something my mom taught me when she was here with me during Leon's delivery. Into a blender, add grated coconut, shallots, green chilies, salt. Mom had added mangoes, raw mangoes, for that sour taste, but today I'm using tamarind because I don't have mangoes. And then the secret ingredient, that's a few prawn heads and a piece or two of the fried prawns. It may sound simple, but this is what brings that depth of flavor. I'll show you how it looks when I pack the rice. Back to the same pot. Into that oil goes chopped shallots. Just gently soften it, that's all. You don't have to fry it.
Then goes crushed ginger, garlic and green chilies. I had crushed it in the mortar and pestle.
Cook until the raw smell fades. A little more of the spice powders, just enough to deepen the flavor. I have mentioned all the ingredients and its quantity in the description box. Once that raw smell of the spice powders or when those spice powders are a little fried in that oil, add tomatoes. Cook until soft and rich. Curry leaves. Now the tomatoes are all soft. Add thick coconut milk. Now this gravy is so delicious. Even on its own, with plain rice and fried prawns on the side, it's so tasty. But today, I'm taking it one step further. The cooked rice goes in, mixed gently with the gravy, and then the fried prawns go in. Left it on low flame just for a couple of minutes. And while it's still warm, it's packed into the banana leaf. The beans on the side, and this is the coconut condiment alongside. And just like that, a meal that feels like home. There's always something about banana leaf meals. It instantly takes me back to my college days. Those simple lunches, those little memories, so nostalgic and so comforting. So that's all for today's vlog. I truly loved sharing this with you all. And my next video might just be a little surprise for you all. So stay tuned. See you again. Bye bye.